world mine if I want to. Make the world mine cause I want to. I'll pull the sword out the border, walk a floor full of cobras. Go to war with you all, we can brawl toe to toe. I can tighten loops in my lace and make lightning lose in a race. I make fire cool and come back from the triangle in Bermuda. I can suit up, live in the moon up, working and outsmarting computers. I can outswim all the tuna, and that's without a scuba. So in the laws of nature, I'm breaking the rules. Only thing I'm bad at is being a loser. I can make time traveling a surprise. Make graveyards feel alive. Break the immortal down to his demise. Look up and beam to the stars so you can turn off the lights. I come alive in the dark, and I keep getting stronger. Tonight I hunt with the pride. You can't take my pride away. I can sing with the birds.
Oh, fuck.
My limit's the sky. I do the impossible, impossible. Shine if I want to. I win every time the world mine if I want to.
The world mine if I want to.
Coverage of the NFL brings us to the Sunshine State in TIAA Bank Field here in Jacksonville. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Indianapolis Colts and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
Ole, 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 ole. Ole, ole. Ole, ole, ole. They done fucked up my goddamn depth chart. Why? Look at this shit. Fuck, man. My bad. Let's get it.
Come on, set. Huge. Don't let him down. Defense.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And that's not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Lawrence will throw. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
The defender certainly didn't forget about him leaking out of the backfield. There's a guy ready and waiting to pick him up in coverage. And that throw had no shot.
Three and out, a real danger here on their opening drive as they come up on a 3rd and 12. Now Lawrence.
Man, get the fuck out of here, dog.
Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. Well, on 3rd down, he wanted to go to one of his most dependable targets, and that's who he found, his tight end there, to pick up the first, Charles.
And he used the proper word there, dependable. And sometimes spectacular, because tight ends nowadays, they can do it all. But they're the guys you trust, especially across the middle of the field where there's traffic. He delivers, and they pick up nice yardage.
They go play action with Lawrence. Rush coming, and he's taken.
There's a meeting in the backfield.
That was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the
Lawrence,
defense.
please don't be late.
It didn't exist.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Lawrence.
Dog, he fucking ran his route and hit me, dog. Oh, okay. Well, I ain't mad at that. Still, man.
Sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there,
Oh, they got me stuck.
they're going to be diligent.
I'm stuck, man. Fuck. They glitched my fucking linebacker out.
Earlier in the week when they had their scouting report meeting, this was the explosiveness that they talked about trying to contain. They were concerned about
Sick of this damn game, dog.
He still did it to them. Wonder how that's going to carry over the rest of the game.
Extra point right down the middle, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Had no control over the nigga.
Away, and off it goes.
Motherfucker, watch Holcomb. Look at this nigga. He just hovers and.
And this will be a touchback. So
God, this game is so garbage, man.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A good pickup there at 22.
Defense gives up a touchdown the opening drive. Offense, you got to want to get out there and get those points back right now.
And that's a sharp throw there to get this drive off to a good start. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Dog, he's being blocked by 2 offensive linemen, dog. He can't make that play.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3.
Look at this. That's 2 of them over there, dog.
Justin Herbert looking to pass. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
First quarter, and they already doing dumb shit, man.
To 3rd down. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Here's Herbert.
Yeah, okay. He was beat. This motherfucker was beat on a curl route. And still ran the curl before my receiver ran it. Yeah, right.
They throw it out right complete, and they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. So this offense able to convert on fourth, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. And a quick throw here, that's complete. Always got some breathing room, and they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert operating from the red zone. He's got it. Touchdown, Colts. Alec Pierce, his first touchdown on the year. And the Colts are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. Got him in. It's Tyquan Thornton. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Walker. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Lawrence on the sneak. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Every time a goal line set is called, it's not always just used on the goal line. They anticipated this run here on 3rd and short, brought in the extra beef, and they ended up stopping him.
They'll run for it. It's Walker. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. At first glance, I actually wasn't sure that he got it, but he ended up getting it by about a full yard.
He certainly did, but it took a little effort, didn't it? Took some nice push, a little crease inside, and some determined running to make sure that he got the first down.
Hey, Delta. Hey,
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And this one is incomplete. The Jaguars at 3-4 on the year coming into play. They come in losers at 2 straight, so trying to turn things around here.
And you just mentioned 2 straight, and when you're talking about 2 games, that's nothing to panic about. They feel like they've been a little bit unlucky in the last couple. This is a club that's more than capable of turning things around, and I expect them to play really well here.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
Hey,
Here's Lawrence to throw. And his throw is
pick the ball.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Come on, man. No, they're dirty for that one, dog.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Lawrence. He's going to air one out. And that is
Come on. I just want one pick, man. I just want one pick. Why is it so hard for me to get a pick?
And now they get to turn it back to their offense.
Damn, dog.
On the return, it's Rodgers.
That shit hurt my feelings, man.
Officially, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now it's Herbert. And going right back to Pittman. They find some open field here. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. To the right side, complete to Taylor. Touchdown! Jonathan Taylor, his 11th touchdown on the year. And the Colts have taken the lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 14 to 7. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they are a game under 500 now following the loss a week ago. And this is a team, Charles, that just has not been able to string victories together.
Yeah, they're certainly close.
He's got him in.
Man, come on, dog.
The 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Chase Claypool, 83 yards. And the Jags are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
That's fucking ridiculous, man.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee.
I wouldn't be mad if Chase Claypool was actually good. That nigga is garbage. This is the default roster.
The Colts come to the line.
Claypool ain't capable of that shit in his sleep.
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. Pretty entertaining start. 14-all the score on EA Sports.
Yeah, because y'all keep hoeing me. Glitched out my linebacker on his first touchdown. Then Claypool turns into fucking prime Calvin Johnson.
And just a couple of inches now. now from the 29. Running straight ahead, Taylor. And
come on, dog.
47 this time. So that run play nullified by the
That's so bogus, man.
He needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
Ooh.
He's got some space here.
Ooh.
He's free going down the outside. It's a foot race. And into the end zone.
That was a sexy run there, boy.
Indianapolis. Well, CD, that's his second touchdown already. And how about this offense? 3 drives, 3 touchdowns.
An absolute total team effort right now. And let's face it,
Fucking fly, man.
done. We're still in the first half. There's a lot of time left to go. I don't know what they're going to do on the other side trying to slow him down. But right now, he's feeling it.
Now Blankenship on for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
It's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Well, their first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence.
Dog.
Find his big tight end over the middle.
He's throwing into fucking coverage, dog.
73 yards. We know he's good at catching
And getting bailed out. That's bullshit, man.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well, because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11.
Game is being so ass today.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Lawrence under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Rashawn Gary able to record his 5th sack of the season. 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of them.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen faster, so you've got to get the ball out quick. Not going to have much time in the pocket before the defenders bring pressure.
After the sack on 1st down, Lawrence.
Oh my God. If he turns around, that's another fucking pick this man has thrown.
Good defensive call right there, because they had someone shadowing him along his entire route, and he was right there ready to provide a hit that prevents him from making another catch to his big start.
Now Lawrence on 3rd and long.
Oh my! This shit is ridiculous. This shit is ridiculous, dog.
For defenders, that's the ultimate risk reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself?
Claypool is not good enough to get this kind of love.
Not on that one. Got the step on him. Now it's just a matter of laying the ball out there for him to go get it.
On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're
It was 4th down?
the line. Well, their first 4th down attempt earlier was successful. This one backfires for a turnover on downs.
Wow. I thought he had fucking 1st and goal.
They got it the first time they went for it.
He still shouldn't have been that fucking close.
I don't think they'll be daunted from attempting it again. If you're on the defensive side of the ball, though, any 4th down stop is a big momentum play.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
Just give me a yard. Yes, we go. Just a yard.
To the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
Really shouldn't be a surprise. It's going to be hard to move people in this situation. You know they're going to bring the pressure defensively. So I remember playing in this spot, and my coaches always say, don't be afraid to try and create a safety, too. They're going to bring pressure.
And they work this out past the 25. Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Pass complete downfield. It's Pierce. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Back to throw here. Herbert. He's going to float this over the middle deep.
That's bullshit, man.
He took a shot, couldn't connect.
Come on, dog.
Partner, they've been aggressive, airing it out all game long, and no better evidence than those last 2 snaps. They weren't going to beat this coverage, though, 2 plays in a row, and that one falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
That was 6 points, man.
Only a yard leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there, but how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That is caught. Michael Pittman with it. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Over 70 yards receiving now for him in his first half alone, as he's got a 1st down on that last catch. Here's Herbert.
I want the same fucking love sorry ass Chase Claypool got. It's an X Factor wide receiver, dog.
But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them.
And he's got a height advantage. Come on, man.
2nd and 10 now from about the 32. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert.
No, don't stop, Hines.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 18. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
2 feet.
This is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very
Come on,
close to
man.
a turnover there in the end zone.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Off the option, here's Taylor. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Cut back.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Pretty good little 2-play sequence there. You foresee incompletion, then a very short pickup.
Yeah, now maybe bring in an extra defensive back or 2 because you want to try and defend on 3rd down. They like to play those nickel or sub packages, don't they?
He'll get this one to Pittman. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. So another 3rd down conversion, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Herbert jet sweep as he taps it forward.
Oh, that's baloney.
Wind up holding him at the 2. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Herbert takes it and just pops it forward. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Now from back at the 5, this is 3rd and goal. Herbert. Touchdown, Colts. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts go nearly the length of the field and finish it off with 6 points. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead now up to 14. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Up to midfield. 30. 10. 5. He will take this all the way. Touchdown. It's been a back-and-forth game. A lot of points on the board. And that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's going.
Well, you've seen both teams go at it. And as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Colts come to the line, ready to start their next drive. And we are hitting the home stretch here toward halftime, and to this point, this has been an exciting offensive explosion for both sides.
I think
go backwards.
The stadium's going to have to regroup a little bit, including the
Take
two
their
of
breath,
us. Yeah, then we have to get a little oxygen, relax a little bit, and see what we can get going for the second half. The same as these teams, because right now everything's working really well. Can someone come up with something to slow them down?
And both defenses back on their heels. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Herbert back to the air.
What the fuck?
Target and incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have them looking at 3rd and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw.
You got to be shitting me. You got to be shitting me, dog.
Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th.
That's 2. That's bullshit, man.
Blankenship's kick is good. So after 4 touchdowns,
Ain't no fucking way, dog.
This time they're forced into taking the 3.
But you did mention 4 touchdowns, right? So 4 out of 5, not too bad. I think that's a pretty good record for them.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away.
I swear I hate this game so much. That's 2 back-to-back throws. One just went straight to the fucking dirt.
From deep in the end zone. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here.
And through coverage. Like, it was almost a fucking interception.
All the way up to about the 35-yard line.
Then they made me do this shit. Wide open corner route.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
He better not hold on to that shit.
How much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yes, let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Lawrence will throw.
Dog.
He's got a man open. It's Chase Claypool. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
I'm about sick of this damn game.
So we are at halftime here on Halloween, as we now go downstate to Orlando and check in with Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis, operating gun, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. And no run back here as the third quarter will commence with a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. But Charles, for them, pretty good first half on the ground. They had some success running the ball in quarters 1 and 2, and they've got the lead. Now a chance to expand upon that lead here with their first drive in the third quarter.
Yeah, believe it or not, you and I have noticed that this great game of football has shifted towards pass first, run second. So for me, it's really nice to see some of these teams keeping the ground game as a big component of their offense, and it's working pretty well for them now. And let's face it, they can continue to do damage with it. And in addition, it sets up the pass game really well for them, too.
Out to the right and complete to Pittman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Herbert operating from the red zone. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To the air again, Herbert. He'll drop this down to Taylor. Down he goes at the 10 with a solid pickup of 8.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Play action. It's Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Here's Herbert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 3 yards out. And the Colts take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Lawrence. He's got his man, Thornton. And he is going to have a Jags first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Throwing again here, it's Lawrence. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch. I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the second half.
Room here to run. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Walker. He gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Walker is not going to get a whole lot, maybe a yard down to the 3. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars! From 3 yards out, and the Jaguars get a bit closer. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is trimmed down to 10. The kickoff to midfield now as they will send this one away. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Now throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. On 1st down, it's Herbert. Escaping the pressure right. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Herbert off of play action. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he'll find Pittman. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 23. That'll put him up over 160 yards receiving now for the game. They can't seem to stop it. Herbert on 1st down now. Over the middle, complete. It's Taylor. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure this.
And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
That drive that really increased their cushion felt very military to me. Very precise, methodical, that's one of the words you've taught me. And they just got it done.
And slowly but surely now starting to pull away a little bit. Things looking good for them here in the third quarter.
Not only pulling away, but you mentioned that slowly but surely. You also drain clock, too, with a drive like that. So you really give yourself an advantage.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he returns this to the 22. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Now Lawrence. And he slings one that's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And here's Rodgers on the return. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on 3rd down.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Here's Herbert. And caught by Henry. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield. Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 3 quarters in the books. This is the National Football League on EA Sports.
I don't know what's going on. This shit won't let me pick a play.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. He'll get this one complete there to Pittman. Touchdown, Colts. Michael Pittman, 37 yards. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And the lead is now 24.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
He will return this from deep in the end zone.
Trying to take out a blocker. I'll take the tackle though.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. So nothing doing there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Lawrence, and it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 10. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. The end result, 21 yards. A 3-score game here late. You can probably rule out the comeback, but certainly some kind of a moral victory to be had if they can get a few more points to close things out. And to that end, a nice pass play there to push things downfield.
Yeah, and we know in this league, a loss is a loss, and no one wants anything to count as a moral victory or, boy, something that feels a little bit cheap. But if they trim that lead down to just 2 scores, that's still a benefit to this squad.
Again, it's Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player in the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
On 3rd down, Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 40. A gain of 22. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 right at the 40. Lawrence. The throw for Claypool is intercepted. And the Colts are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line. Well, offensively, Charles, hard to put a silver lining on this one. No secret that they had to take chances with a score where it is, and it leads to a turnover.
I love how you paint the picture, partner, because you're exactly right about that one. Look at the empty stairs on that sideline. This is one of those games where you just want to go crawl under a rock until it's over.
Play action this time for Justin Herbert. Sliding out of the pocket. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. Their passing game has been spectacular this afternoon. Finally, a win for the defense.
You think maybe there was an adjustment there. Finally gained a measure of, I don't even know if you call it revenge, but got a play done against him, and that's been difficult for them all game long.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take over here on the INT PAT at their own 5-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running left, Taylor. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert rolling to his left. Herbert has it knocked free. We know he's got the speed to get downfield, Charles, but there's the negative side. A little loose with the football that time.
And that's normal, especially when you have his type of talents, because you feel like you're into the open field, and maybe you don't feel the people who are around you or closing in. All quarterbacks have to do extra ball security drills with the way the game's played now, because defenses, they attack the football as much as they attack the runner.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Lawrence, he'll leave it for Montgomery, complete. And they're going to be set up now with a ball at the 13-yard line.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
For the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. Now Lawrence. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Evan Ingram from 13 yards out. And the Jaguars are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points. Lawrence going to look to throw for it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because in the back of the end zone, never let a guy catch one in front of you.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. I'm sure the message as they come out onto the field was, hey, take care of the football, because the fumble last possession led to a touchdown. Still a 3-score game, though.
You don't want things to start to snowball. You know, one error leads to another, which leads to another. And then all of a sudden you're fighting for your life down the stretch instead of finishing the game in style, which is what they're trying to do on this drive.
Yeah, it would be a pretty amazing comeback, but we've seen crazier things happen in the National Football League.
We certainly have.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. The incompletion there stops the clock. Any surprise they're throwing here late?
Ordinarily, yes, because you would think enough is enough. They've got plenty of lead, but I've seen this a bunch of times as well. The defense can crowd the line of scrimmage. If you just hand it off inside, you're getting your running back popped a lot as well. Sometimes the defense dictates it. If they're going to crowd it, you may have no other choice.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. Jonathan Taylor with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good, and they open the lead up now to 25. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other. Oh, that's the third interception for Lawrence. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Colts are going to take possession of the football. Wow, between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
Well, he is so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Colts have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Jaguars. A big play there. 85 yards. And the Jaguars get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point right down the middle. And that will cut this lead down to 25. This is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. But they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Nyheim Hines, his first carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 238 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Back to Taylor on 1st down. And some room to work. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Blankenship out for the point after. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Colts will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. again with Taylor to begin the drive. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. They go to the ground again with Taylor. Down to the 42, second down.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.